Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome back to my channel. I have a quick little Archer and Olive haul. They just came out with their summer collection called Midnight Blooms, and I promised myself this year if there's an Archer and Olive notebook that I like, I will go ahead and get it when it drops, so as not to miss it. And then, like, if it comes out again and I'm anxious worrying about if I'm able to get it and blah, blah, blah. So I did. There were a couple of designs in the Midnight Blooms collection that I really, really liked. So I did go ahead and decide to get those. One of them, I think, might end up being my reading journal for next year. But we'll see about that. Anyway, enough intro. I will get to opening this box up. So let's do that. I'm actually going to... Let me... open it up. Okay, I've sliced through the box, so let's get in here and we shall see. I always forget about the packing slip, so let me grab that out. And then here we go. So let's see what we have in here. And I'll just take everything out and show you once it's out. I did grab two notebooks, one in B6 size and the other in the Traveler's Notebook size. This seems to be the sizes that I tend to gravitate towards as far as the Archer and Olive notebooks. I was gonna get like last time when they had a release, they had these like designs in pocket and stuff like that, but they did not do that this time. I don't know what the difference is. So yeah, but I did get B6 in Traveler's Notebook, and it came with this little pamphlet here, which is really cute. And it tells you the story of Archer and Olive. I wish I had gotten that design. See, there's some designs that I wish I had gotten last year, but I was like waiting, and then they all sold out, and I never ended up getting them. So this year I was like, I'm not gonna let that happen. If I see something, excuse me, if I see it and I want it, I'm going to go ahead and buy it so I can have it. So from their summer collection, I did get these two. Let me squeeze in, and then I will get these open. And I'll show you the designs that I picked up. Okay, so I have them out of the plastic. So we'll start with the Traveler's Notebook size one that I picked up. And I just really love their packaging. It is so pretty. So this is what it looks like. As I said, it's the 2025 summer collection called Midnight Blooms. And of course, they all have their own name to it. So this one is the Traveler's Notebook size in Midnight Floral. It is vegan leather, dot grid notebook, 144 ultra thick, 160 GSM pages. And so let's open it up. I can show you what it looks like. Now the tricky, it's not really tricky. The thing with this one, and there's another one that they have that's in gray. It's the same design as this. Let me get this out. Same design as this, except the notebook is gray instead of black. I preferred the black one, although both of them are beautiful because I really love black and I really love gray. Those are probably both equally my second favorite colors after purple. But with these, you could actually monogram the middle of them. So like if I wanted to get my name here or whatever it is that you're thinking, you could ask for it to be monogrammed with whatever it is that you want there. It does cost an extra $7. I personally like the notebook as is, and I didn't want any monogramification or whatever. I don't know how to say it. But I didn't want any of that. I just wanted the notebook. And again, it looks so nice. Look at the way that kind of sparkles and shimmers. And again, I think this is the Midnight Garden one. This is what it looks like on the spine and the back here. And I will open this up so we can get a look. And you have a little elastic here, so it looks like you can put a pin there. I think that's the first time I've seen that in Archer and Olive. I could be totally wrong with that, but and here is the inside. See how that shimmers? Love it. And of course, you have your intro page here. And this is what it looks like on the inside, the dot grid. I'm not sure if you can see that because the light is so bright. But yeah. So that's basically what the the TN size looks like as far as... And I do believe there may be... Don't quote me on this. Some of these come in like other forms. So like if you don't want dot grid, I think you can get lined and or maybe just like plain. But yeah, you'd have to look further into that because I don't want to be giving out the wrong information. But I think there are more choices as far as the type of paper you can get. So yeah, check that out if you're interested, but you prefer lines or blank or whatever. Anyway, so that is the Traveler's Notebook size, and then I will get to the B6 size. Okay, lastly, the last thing I got is the Archer and Olive Midnight Blooms B6 size of the Moonlit Garden, and the design on this is so pretty. So here's what the side or the spine looks like on the packaging. And again, B6 Moonlit Garden, vegan leather, dot grid notebook, 112 ultra thick, 160 GSM pages. And so let's get this open, and I'll show you guys the design on this. When I tell you, I was stunned, I tell you. And I was considering actually getting this on the Traveler's Notebook size, but I figured I'd get it on B6 size instead. And I really, really love this. This is so pretty. I've never, oh my God, this is probably one of their best designs. My bad, I got interrupted, so I'm just going to show this all over again. Anyway, here is what it looks like. It's very, very pretty. It's called Moonlit Garden, as I said. And of course, as you can see, it is the moon over a garden. I love the little clouds in the background, the stars, all the little details that they have in this. It's like bossed and debossed. It's very, very beautiful. And here is what the side looks like here, and the back of it. And then again, you get your elastic enclosure, and it also looks like a little pin loop here. I swear I think this is new. I don't think that they've ever come like this. If they have, I just don't remember. So yeah, anyway. And here is what the inside looks like. It's nice blooms and shimmery and stuff like that. And it says this book belongs to Archer and Olive. And then, of course, here you have the dot grid paper. It's very bright. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but this is what it looks like. I'm going to try to bring it closer to the camera just in case that might be better view for you. And again, I think you can get these in other ones, but I prefer, if it's not full-on grid, I prefer dot grid. So yeah, probably, I'm over lines and stuff. Like, I have plenty of notebooks with lines and stuff. I prefer grid is my favorite type of paper, but if it's not grid, then dot grid will do. So yeah, anyway, that's it. That's what I ordered from Archer and Olive from their summer collection. I am keen to see what they will come out with for their fall collection, if I will find anything that I really love that I feel like I need to go ahead and buy or not. But yeah, that is the end of this little haul video. I just wanted to show you all what I did pick up from Archer and Olive from their new summer collection. I do believe some things have sold out by now, but they do have a pre-order for some of the things that have sold out. So if you want to get them and you weren't able to this go round, you probably still could, but I don't think they ship out until September. And I think that was the notice that I got in my email. So yeah, I did pick up the Traveler's Notebook size and the B6 size, and I love them both. Don't know what I want to do with either of them yet, except for this one. I am really, really considering it as my reading journal for next year. So I need to go ahead and start prepping now for my reading journal and figuring out what I want, what I don't want, blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, that is it for this quick little Archer and Olive haul. If you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. I trust you all have been safe and well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.